Here's a look at the dollar index, starting it off on the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see here, we are, approaching that major area that I was referring to in a few of my past videos here, which is this black line here. And if I zoom out, you can see exactly what that is. That's the lower level of the channel line here that we were basically trading along here within a tight little channel, broke it, and as such, it has been a repetitive area of resistance that we've been basically denied at on a few times now. And so my last video that I did, I was looking for a little bit more bullishness out of the dollar, and instead we kind of got it denied a little bit here, but still looking relatively strong here. Still trading right near the 23.6 fib level off the recent lows to the recent highs here. So things still look pretty decent. I do expect that we could see yet another resistance, or a rejection I should say, down to about the 89.64 level, and ultimately this area would be the perfect world scenario of a continuation for the next level bounce here. But we may end up seeing a little bit more of a pushback to test that 89.45 level before we maintain this area and then start looking for that breakout up to the 90.50 level to be tested yet again soon, and then onwards from there around that 91 level. So if we go ahead and scroll out a little bit here, you can see that we are dealing with the 200 period moving average here, and as such that is going to keep us relatively pinned for right now. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards a little bit more of a resistance and then a bounce off that 89.45 level potentially. And again, to repeat, 89.65 would be a much better area in a perfect world scenario, but I think that we'll see a little bit more of a further pullback down that 89.45. And if that level happens to hold, then again, I'm going to say we're looking for the 90.50s plus up to 91. If that level fails, then we are going to be looking at a more bearish situation here. Obviously, 89.45 breaks, then we'll get back down to the 89, and then onwards potentially heading back to 88.60s again. So I'm expecting here that we will see near term a pullback to that 89.45, and then we will see that move higher, breaking this downtrend line, getting above the 200 on the 4-hour, and then ultimately up to 90.50, and then looking for a consolidation around the 89.90 level here. 89.90 to 90 level here, just to further clarify. So looking at the daily time frame here to kind of give you a different look, you can see that once we do break out of this area here and then run up to challenge the 90.50, we will look for that pullback and then start looking to fight with that 50 period moving average, which will be sloping downwards here. So again, get up to the 90.50, probably challenge right near that 50 period, and then start consolidating and then look for that next move up to around 91 or so, and then another level of consolidation should kick in, and then maybe another extension up to that 91.60, 91.70 area possible. But again, first things first, let's see if we can go ahead and maintain this 89.50 level. That's where my moving averages are here. Usually that acts as a level of support. Again, stressing the importance of 89.45. If that cracks, then we are looking at another push to the downside here to 89, potentially even hitting 88.66 area once again, and then we'll be looking for another push attempt at that resistance level once again. So that would lead to more of a fluctuation yet again, more volatility back and forth across the board. And that's basically been the story for the past several sessions at least. So keep your eyes on those lower levels here. Again, I'll drop down to the hourly time frame. Some things I'm looking at here on my end. Namely, this this downtrend line here on the hourly time frame is something that is definitely crucial. We are just below that 50 period moving average, right near the downtrend line. So there's quite a bit of confluence in this area. That's what leads me to believe we may see a little bit of a dip here to 89.65. Should that hold, then again, that would be the perfect world scenario. Another challenge and then a break is what I would be expecting here. A failure to break here then will definitely push us down to 89.45 again, and then so on the dance goes, where we will be basically trading between the 89.45 and 89.80 area until we get that final push up above 90 to test the 90.50 area.